Hello world, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect, and I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another video. So I have not been available, people. I have not been available for the past 48 hours, or should I just say the past 2 days. But anyway, things were happening in football was not stopping. People kept on enjoying the time in football, and some crazy results happened. By the way, you might be wondering the reason why I was not available is this. Like I said to one of the comments that I gave to one of the people who was asking where I was, it's not been a good week for me, by the way. As you can see, if you look at my face, it still looks weird because I got this crazy thing here that is just painful. I'm having gum problems, people, and as much as I might try to look like I'm okay, the thing hurts. Literally hurts a lot, buddy. Anyway, things have been not okay, but we're trying to make them okay. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. How has it been in this past weeks? What happened to Manchester United? And what happened to PSG? A lot of things to talk about today, but we're going to cover the little weekend because we need to look forward to what the Premier League gets for us during this weekend. So let's just enjoy what we have right now. So this is the Football Connect. Please do me a favor right about now. Click that like button, click the subscribe button. That is the best and the most amazing way you support us here at the Football Connect. And I'll be waiting by all means to hear your thoughts in the comment section because I'm here. I'm going to be here for such a long time right now. And we'll see what we cover. Right now I'm still trying to sort my things out so that you guys can see what I want to show you in the screen. Let me work on that anyway. So Manchester United lost. How did that happen? After beating PSG, Leipzig, they lost. The question is how did they lost? Because that's what we just don't get at the moment. How do you lose after beating some of the biggest teams in the world? How do you lose? Oh yeah, just wanted to show you this picture before we go any further. Okay, so this was me. I think this was yesterday when I was starting to recover a little bit, and I think this is me today. No, yeah, a bit of yesterday in the evening, and I looked weird, people. It was painful, crazy. And even the eye itself was also complaining. I don't know what am I dealing with. Is this some sort of an allergy or something? Just doesn't make sense. As you can see here, even the face. But anyway, seems like I had an allergy at the same time. I have gum problems, so that is the cause of my situation. The reason why I was not here, I had to spend some time in the hospital, crying the pain and stuff like that. But anyway, now it's better. I can talk, which means that I might probably be there today for the watch along games. So you might expect to do that to see me there. But anyway, let's see what's happening here. Tomorrow I will not be there. Maybe if I come back, it will be the later games because I need to go see my doctor and maybe talk about it a little bit. See whatever we can agree on in terms of how to fix my face a little bit. So anyway, let me hear your thoughts, guys. Let me show you. So the question that people might be wondering, the people that are people asking themselves question, how did Manchester United lose to Istanbul? How did that even happen? I was not there. Can anyone explain to me, or how did that happen? You win to Leipzig, you win to PSG, and you lose to Istanbul. It's just a crazy season, this season that we are seeing. And does this open the doors for Ole out, or maybe the results that he got against Leipzig and PSG are still covering him up? But remember, the football is not only played in the Champions League, because Manchester United have been doing pretty terrible in the Premier League. So there's a lot of questions to ask. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Is this time Is it time for United to be calling on Ole out, or what? That is the question I'm asking you right now today. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think will happen? Because it's crazy. crazy what's happening here. Anyway, guys, I won't cover anything about. I do talk about Liverpool in this video, but I want to do that thing that I promised you guys, that I'll be doing some reactions to whatever Jurgen Klopp says to the press, like we might call them the press conference reactions. So that is the next video, few minutes from this one that I'm doing right now. I don't know at what time, but anytime from when I'm done with this one, that's what I'll be covering, because we have a big game that we need to talk about, which is Liverpool versus Manchester City this weekend. And there are pretty interesting news that we've already had concerning that match. But anyway, we'll cover everything that we need to, and we talk about everything that has already been mentioned. But do me a favor, guys, alright, guys, before we go any far, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with everyone. So my points I'm gonna cover: first, the loss that I'm already talking about, the United loss in the Champions League, and I'm gonna talk about is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's job under threat. That is the second point. Then PSG's lost. What is happening with the PSG side? And we're gonna talk about Everton United, especially after they lost to this team. They need to give a response, United. So we'll talk about it and find out what people are thinking about it. Then we'll talk about Manchester City Liverpool. That is the biggest game that will be played this week, that we need to talk about a little bit. Then after that, we talk about the predictions of all the games that are going to be played this week, which is week 8 of Premier League, before we go to the Championship. Oh, before we go to the National League or something like that. Is it, what do you call it? I think it's National League. But anyway, let me hear your thoughts, guys, in the comment section. I've not been here for such a long time, so I'm just pretty much playing catch up in things that I'm doing here right now. So, like we were talking, how did United? So let me give you the results of the Champions League before we go anywhere. So this was it. Istanbul beating Manchester United by 2-1, and there was a draw with Lazio in the Petersburg. I had predicted what do you call Lazio to win, but it didn't happen. Club Brugge lost to Dortmund, which was my prediction, but not exactly the goal line. Barcelona won to Dynamo. And there's some story that I need to talk about. I don't know why I didn't write it in my notes, about why Messi is acting like he's not even interested in the team that is in. We'll talk about it then. Then Juventus beat Fenerbahce about 4-1. Leipzig beat PSG 2-1, and PSG got 2 red cards. Can you believe it? 2 straight red cards. There's a story there. Then Sevilla won against Kazengda, I think like that, and they got a red card, while they were still, I think, leveled where they were losing, but they got to win, which is amazing football. Then lastly, Chelsea won by 3-0 against Rennes. This was a questionable game to the officials, not to the Chelsea as much, but to the officials. I felt like that game was not pretty much fair, like it had to be. It was not pretty much fair. How I don't even want to talk about it. There's a lot of things to talk about, though, even though we'll cover that today in this video, guys, and we'll see what we need to talk about before we move on anyway. But anyway, let's see. Let's now start with this. How did United lose to Istanbul? I watched the game. United was pretty much not there. And the funny part, some of the best players of United were in. I heard some United fans saying that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got it wrong in choosing the players in this game. And I'm like to myself, why would you say that? I don't really agree with that. Reason why I don't really agree with that. Okay, Lindelof was not there. So you're telling me that if United doesn't have Lindelof, they'll lose. Did you see, is it the first or the second goal which this Istanbul scored? But all this Maguire, Tua Zaba, and Wan-Bissaka, they were all in this one line, which was also fun. I got some funny video, funny image that I got in my WhatsApp, where some people making fun of United. Basically, that the United, they are the Liverpool fans, and they feed on making fun on United, especially when we as the Liverpool fans are expected to be doing the worst, but we are still getting the results. It's always nice. So let me show you the picture that I'm talking about. Yeah, it will basically explain what I was talking about. Like, it's still opening. Sorry for that, guys. It's still opening. Hope it opens right about now. Let's see what happens now from the image. So there's pretty much no reason to be blaming any look at this. This is what our United fans are doing now worldwide, banning their jerseys. That's how things have become. And as much as we just don't want to accept it, Oli cannot get this team to the next stage where they're expecting to be. I don't think Oli is the right man to take you where you want to be, United fans. I don't think he's the right man. You might not like it or what, but I don't think he's the right man. The performance of the team has been down. I haven't seen Cavani. Cavani is probably maybe because of the jersey, because all the United fans that I know tell me that their jersey is cursed. The last player to do well with that jersey was none other than Cristiano Ronaldo. And Cristiano Ronaldo left United around 2008 or 9. Which is pretty much a long time. So, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But it's not looking good for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I think his job is holding on a thread like Donald Trump's time in the office of United States. That's what I think. That's how it's looking like with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I have a feeling that Everton game will be the decider of where he goes next. The Everton game will be the decided game to where he goes, because it's not been good. It's not looking like it's gonna be good, and it doesn't seem like there's anything that they're setting out that leads like United can get something. We'll see it in the Everton game, because now these are now 2 losses in 1 week, which could be the 3rd one this game against Everton. We will definitely wait and see. That is what I'm gonna say about this. We will wait and see. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section about United's loss. What did you think, and what do Manchester United need to do? Pochettino seems like he's in the country, looking fit. He's fatter now, long hair a little bit. I think he can always be going like this while he leads United to something. I don't know. That's what I just think. Want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know right about now. Anyway, let's move on to the next issue. I've already covered about Manchester United, their loss, losing to an unknown team. In my case, that team Istanbul it's not even known. So let's talk about the PSG loss. Still in the Champions League. I think that will just be the little thing. Then we move on to the next case. Let me see. Where's PSG? Where's the PSG? PSG got 2 red cards, people. Hello, Mr. Lewis. I was talking about your team. What do you think United need to do now? Is it not time for you to bring Pochi in? Like Pochettino, don't you think it's time for him to actually be introduced to your club? Because as much as we are saying Oli can provide something, it's pretty much showing that as much as something is coming, it's going to take more. Oh, you are still Oli in. But it's going to take time for you to produce good results. That is just the fact of the matter. Tell me the reason why you don't want Pochettino. He is a proven champion. He has reached the Champions League final. He didn't win, I know that. But he almost won the Premier League in 2016 with one that was taken by Leicester. Why can't you say he can do a better job than what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is doing right now? Who do you think is at fault here between? Is it the Manchester United players or the manager himself? See how the Everton game goes. That's what I was saying. I was saying the Everton game seems like it's the lifeline game for him as a manager. And the funny part, he's going to win the game. I don't know why. I have a feeling he's going to win the game. Let me tell you why is he going to win the game. He's going to win the game, then he gives you confidence. Because we thought Jose would be the best, but he hasn't. Just, okay. Yes. So in other words, you're just saying that it's pretty much that your management are failing on choosing. Yes, I know what you mean. Say. Uh, in other words, what you're just saying is that you feel like your team is just failing to choose the right manager for the job. Or is that what you're saying? Oh, because Oli has won some couple of games and it's actually better than what Jose did, and you feel like maybe Pochettino will do the same. Those are some sensible points, but one thing that I've seen with Oli, when his job is under pressure like it is right now, he wins the games. He wins the next 2 or 3 games. It might be in the Premier League and in the Champions League, possibly. Then after he just feels comfortable, like he's not comfortable, he loses games. And if that doesn't change, that is gonna be a problem for you going further on to where you are going. Yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you this. This was something that people were sending on my groups that I'm in on YouTube. Like when the second goal was scored for United, this way all these players were like they were exactly where they are, not exactly in the formation, but that's where they were coming from, and it was easy for the striker to score the goal. And you wonder, why is a team doing something like that? Why is a team doing something like that? No, the board of directors won't buy good players and won't back the manager. They keep doing it. Yes, that is the truth. The first thing that we've discovered is that the Glazers are not really the good people to be the owners of United. They're just putting United. They're just killing United each and every single day, killing United each and every step. And if that doesn't change, then there's gonna be a problem. There's pretty much gonna be a problem. And for I don't know why, I'm just worried about this. I'm really worried for you guys. I don't see anything happening if that doesn't change. I don't know. Is it that you need to let what is his name, that guy? Ed Woodward go, or maybe you need the Glazers to just quit on the club so that you get better owners who are gonna back you up in the to buy good players and at least get something. Because if it continues like this, then nothing's going to happen. I pretty much feel sorry for United at the moment, which is weird. I actually feel sorry because I know the situation where you are in. Believe it or not, we were in that kind of a situation for about 30 years before we won the Premier League right now. So I feel the pain, and it hurts. It hurts. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe Oli keeps his job. Maybe he does something. I think the only thing that people might want to see, at least he goes for one of these small trophies and win something like what Arteta did. That could ease some nerves for a lot of people to make sure that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is safe and he has his job secured. That's what I think. But anyway, we will see what happens. We will see. We have a long week that is happening here. So, PSG. PSG, you know that team that Neymar left saying that he wants to go play for it, and he believes that he's going to be world class and they're gonna win things. Yeah, basically they're winning things. If he was talking about the the league, domestic league for PSG, yes, he has won a couple of those. But if we were talking of the real results that defines a team or a player into this league, which is the Champions League, then he has been a flop. So they lost playing against Leipzig. Yes, they lost. Seems like Upamecano did a mistake that led to the first goal. But anyway, rather than that, everything was okay. PSG were given 2 yellow cards. You see, these two guys got 2 cards. Situation. We will see what happens as time moves on. But at the moment, it seems like PSG might not even qualify for the Champions League this season, because if they lost to United, they are losing to Leipzig. Then they lose to United again. They will be number 3. Leipzig and United qualify to the next stage. That is the fact of the matter. That is what is going to happen. and we don't know anything to say. We don't even know what to say about it. It's crazy. Anyway, I don't wanna dwell in situation that doesn't even help me. That team is having their own problems. Let's move on to good. Is it good news? Oh, pretty much a little bit of bad. Oh, but it could be good news if you look at the good side of the story. Premier League. We are the league that almost everyone always watches. Premier League, the one that always gives us the best mouthwatering, and we pretty much have some mouth-watering matches that we have this week. Some good games. Let's talk about the fixtures that we have today. So today we kick up the games today. It's around. Let me put the screen right now. The games. This is how they are looking like. We have Brighton versus Burnley, which is the early match today, which will be played around 8:30 my time. If that's saying this time, no, 7:30 my time. Yeah, 7:30. Then we have another game that is coming at 8 o'clock in England, which will be around 10 o'clock where I am. The Southampton versus Newcastle games. Those are the first games that we're watching on the Friday, which kicks on week 8 of the Premier League. Then we go on Saturday. Everton versus Manchester is pretty much a big game that people need to watch, because that is a game that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to win and secure his position as the boss of Manchester United. Again, that's what I believe. Then we move on to the next game. Crystal Palace versus Leeds, Chelsea versus Sheffield, and West Ham versus Fulham. Then we go on Sunday, which is the last day. The reason why there's no Monday games is because people will be going to the international week, so they need to pretty much finish all the games during the weekend. Then Monday they're already going to go start training with the other international players where they'll be playing. That's exactly what's going to happen. So West Brom is playing against Tottenham. Leicester City is playing against Wolverhampton. Then Manchester City will be playing against Liverpool. Newcastle or Arsenal will be playing against Aston Villa. So they're good games. Really good games. By the way, the biggest games of the week is none other than the Manchester City versus Liverpool, then the Everton versus Manchester United. Then we might probably put Arsenal versus Aston Villa in there, because Villa started so well and they started falling. I don't know. I just have to try to put it. Anyway, guys, by the way, I told you the reason why I wasn't here for the past 2 days. I'm still recovering from the pains that I've been dealing with my gums and stuff like that. That's why this part is a little bit like I don't know, but I'm okay. I can pretty much talk. I couldn't do that in the last 2 days. It was weird because it was this fat. I want to talk about it. You can check the beginning of the video if you want to check how I looked before now. You'll see that there's a pretty much good change. So anyway, let's move on. I was just getting lost right there. So I need to predict the games, give my predictions of the games that will be played. Burnley versus Brighton. I see none other than Brighton win 100%. I see them winning by at least 3-1. Reason why? Burnley, if we check right now here, the only thing that they have this season is a draw. The rest are losses, and I think that is going to continue with them. I have no idea why I'm saying that, but I think it will continue. And Brighton are playing nice football, good, actual appetizing football to watch. But it seems like the results have not been going well with them. But I feel like they have enough to win this game. We'll see. Southampton versus Newcastle. I'm sorry to the Newcastle fans, but Southampton is winning this game. Reason why I'm saying Southampton is winning this game, because they're pretty much good right now. After beating Everton, Aston Villa, man, you gotta respect this team. They also beat one of the big 6 clubs. I'm not sure which team they beat, but I know they beat another team. Let me go back a little bit, a few weeks back. I know that they beat someone. They beat someone who was, yeah, Southampton here. They beat, that's when they beat Aston Villa right here. They also beat Everton the other week. They also beat, let's see, they drew with Chelsea 3-3. So they didn't beat Chelsea, they drew with it. Then which other team did Southampton play with? West Brom, they won. And let's see, they will beat Burnley as well. they were beaten by Wolf. Oh no, that is Sheffield. Where's Southampton here? They lost against Crystal Palace. They lost against Tottenham. So it was actually a draw, not a win. They didn't beat the team they drew. So that's it. So I feel them winning this game because they're pretty much playing so well. And Newcastle, your win against Everton. Yes, your win against Everton, 2-1 win, doesn't guarantee you guys that you're back. Look where you are right now in the log. Oh, they're actually number 11. They actually look at a good place, though. I didn't expect them to be that high. They're actually on top of Manchester United. And almost the same points with Manchester City. Wow. Don't want to talk about that one. Let's move on. So I see Southampton winning there by at least 2-0. Everton versus Manchester United. United are going to win this game by 2-1. Ask me why, because I know that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, whenever his job is under threat and they are threatening to sack him, he always provides the results so that he gets back into people's favorite books, and that's exactly what I'm seeing him doing this time. And all the United fans will be happy, they'll be smiling like they were doing past 2-3 weeks back, and they go back again into the losing form. So I don't know, which is funny. United fans you are focusing on the wrong thing. You can't be celebrating your victory. Look at what you have done since the season started. You are number 15 this season, and the 6 games you have played, so you know you are 1 game behind the rest. Then you have 7 points. It means that you have 2 wins. The rest are either a draw or losses. You actually have more losses than a draw and a win, which is crazy. I won't talk about that. I'm gonna move on. So they're gonna win this game, but you have to actually see something here. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's wins are not doing anything. I remember around last season when Bruno Fernandes came into the Premier League. United fans, you guys were saying that if you had started the season with Bruno Fernandes, you were probably gonna win the Premier League. And now that you're starting the whole full season with him, that doesn't look like it's happening. Maybe it'll happen somewhere, somehow, but I don't see it at the moment. Anyway, let's move on to the next issue, which is next team, not issue as such. Any comments here? Yo, Broom, great to see you. See you are better. Yes, I am better, Mr. Antonio. Thank you very much. You are probably the only person who looked for me. I wasn't really feeling so good. I have to tell you, I wasn't feeling so good. But anyway, I am back, and also I'll be back again for the watch along of your team. At my time, I'll be doing the watch along with you beating Newcastle. I just gave my predictions right now. What are your predictions with your team, Southampton versus Newcastle tonight? How do you see this game going? Because I know you're going to win the game. That is a fact. To me, I'd see you winning the game. Anyway, let me continue. You can check the beginning of the video if you want to see how I looked in the past 2 days. I have a gum problem here, and it's making me, it was just this swollen, and it's a problem. I need to go see my dentist tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's not tomorrow morning. So that is pretty much the reason why I'll miss out on some of the games that are going to be played here tomorrow. But I'll be back after some time. I don't know how long it will take and what you'll be doing, but I'll let you know when I'm back, whatever that happens from there. But anyway, let's move on to the other games that have been played. I just want to give my predictions on all the games. So like I said, I see United winning this game. It's just a fact they will win this game, which is weird to see. Crystal Palace versus Leeds. Leeds, they were humbled. Saints are winning by 3-1. Danny Ward, Promise, and Adams, 2 goals. Is Danny Ings not in the game? Because if Danny Ings is there, I will probably give him a go. Because that man is just on fire, man. And Danny Ward, of course, maybe that's the other time he was on fire with the free kicks. And I see you guys doing the same thing, because come on, you're playing with a team that lost by 4-0 to United, and United has not been a good team. So you might win by more than that, especially after you had scored 6 goals in the last game. You are actually on a high in terms of your confidence and stuff, so you might have to win this game, that is for sure, by even more goals than what you have actually predicted there. Anyway, let's move on to the next games, which is gonna be which is gonna be probably Crystal Palace versus Leeds. I see with the way Leeds United were humbled by Leicester, 4 goals to 1 to be exact. As you can see, it's pretty much on the top here. That's the scoreline. They were humbled, and I see that also happening in this game. I see Leeds United now being given the reality of what the Premier League is all about. But at the same time, I don't think it will happen. Reason why I don't think that Crystal Palace are probably the team that would give a team like reality check to remind them where they are. I don't think that they actually have enough to do so. But anyway, I see them Crystal Palace winning this game, maybe by 1 goal to 0, or maybe it could be 2-1, because Bamford is turning out to be, I don't know. I think it's not really a Premier League type of a player who could be a striker. I don't know. That's what I think. I don't know. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Or looking at, as we move on with the games, the next game is Chelsea versus Sheffield United. Sheffield United, they have been playing with crazy teams right now, and they haven't got anything. So that's another win for Chelsea. And I might probably predict that if this guy plays again, Akim Ziyech, he might probably score a goal in this game. Maybe they might win by 3 goals to 0 again, because I don't feel like there's anyone in Sheffield to score a goal. Maybe the young kid could do it. When I mean the young kid, I'm talking about none other than Ryan Brewster. He can do it, but can he do it? That is the question that everyone should be asking themselves. So let's wait and see on this one. West Ham versus Fulham. West Ham picked up a good win last time against West Brom. They are going back to the losing side when they play West Hammers, because the Hammers I played against them last week, right? And it's not a small team to play around with. So I see West Ham winning by 3 goals to 1. Why am I saying 3 goals? I see maybe it could be 4 goals to 2. I don't know. Somewhere around there, especially if Antonio is back. We have to wait and see on that. Anyway, on Sunday I'll be there, and probably I'll do you pay for football games for a football team? Do you play for a football team, or do I play for a football team? Yes, I used to do it. I picked up a knock on my ankle, which has not recovered. Now this is almost the 3rd year since I haven't managed to play any football, because I'm pretty much that kind of a player who, whenever is dribbling somebody and maybe humiliate a player, when I dribble the player, I laugh a lot at the player. So I basically did it 2 years ago in a game where I was seriously laughing, like probably like what Ronaldinho did. You know what he used to do, that he would pass you then laugh at you in some of the games. That's what I did, and the man came straight on my ankle with an open foot, and he hit. Up to now, I can stand, I can exercise like running around, but whenever I play a football game, it might take me a week to actually properly walk again. If I had maybe good people who can actually look at this ankle and maybe deal with it, but in Africa you don't really get the good medical attention you really deserve. So that was never dealt with. I don't know, maybe I would do get this thing to be looked out for, because whenever the weather changes, the leg just becomes a lot painful. It becomes a lot painful. But I would say, but anyway, since then I only play around, maybe just exercising with the little kids and just doing some stuff, but I can't play in a big team because I'm still not fit enough to do so. I'm talking about maybe Division 2 big team in my side, not really big teams. So I'm still not fit enough to play for any bigger teams. Anyway, let's see. Let's continue. West Bromwich is playing against the Tottenham. Tottenham win. I see Son scoring and Gareth Bale. Yeah, maybe in Lamela inside there, so it could be 5 goals to 2 against Son and Kane. If they combined, that would be an embarrassing. So let's see on that one. So I see that could be a 4-0 game. Leicester City versus Wolves. Leicester with their current, the way they are like on point in terms of their performance. I see them winning this game, no questions asked. I see them winning this game easily. Maybe they might actually win it by 2 goals, not easily by the way, 2 goals to 1, because Wolves is so good as well, and they're gonna threaten them a lot in terms of attack. So that is what we have to wait and see. Manchester City versus Liverpool. This is at the Etihad Stadium, and most of the times you find that the last time when Liverpool won at Etihad, it's just I think a year ago or something. But anyway, this time I don't know if Thiago Alcantara is fit. I see Liverpool winning this game easy, but I'm not really sure because we are lacking on players, and this is probably the best game that City wants to go play for. Let me do the Arsenal game, then I'll go do a little bit more about the City Liverpool game. Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Arsenal are winning this game by probably 3 goals to 1. That is my prediction. So let me click the preview on this big game. Remember, it's the big game, so I need to do so. Do you have an Instagram? Yes, I do have an Instagram account, and it's called, let me just open, it's called Simba, if I have to say, because that's actually my real name. Sam is actually a name that was given, which is weird. It's actually given. So if you want to see, I'm going to try to make sure that this appears on the screen so that you can check it out. If you want to go check it out, this is actually my company. So you can maybe practically pause on the screen, then you get the information, then you do the rest. Anyway, it's opening. So this is actually, okay, it's not that clear. Yes, that is my name on Instagram. You see, that is my name. You can check it out. That's where you'll find me there, and we can always talk stuff. If you want to maybe feature in some of the games, if you are comfortable to be live on the screen, we can always talk there. You let me know your thoughts. I'll actually put a link in the descriptions. I think I have to make sure that I make it one of the links that always appear each and every time there. But anyway, the big game, like I'm saying, it's none other than the Manchester City Liverpool game. And who scored, the website has done us a favor, guys, by predicting some of the players who might probably play in this game. So for Liverpool, they're saying, oh, let me start with the City because they're the club at home. So they're saying Edison, Cancelo, Laporte, Ruben Diaz, and Kyle Walker, Gundogan, Rodrigo, De Bruyne. Then up top, it could be Sterling, Jesus, and Torres. That's how they're seeing it happening. And in Liverpool, it will be Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Gomez, and Robertson. Pretty much the back line, if Matip is fit. This is actually a good back line. I know it is not the same with the VVD in there, but because we have Alisson, we might probably say that we are actually we have a safer option in terms of keepers than when we had carriers. So I can say that is good. Then maybe we might have them putting Henderson and Ronaldo in the middle. Then as the defensive mid. The reason why we are putting those two is because some rumors are saying that Klopp said that Thiago is not fit. I haven't actually watched the video, but I'll check it out and then come back when I'll be doing the match reaction, looking at Liverpool. Then Salah, Firmino, and Mane are the front four with Diego Jota up front. The reason why I feel like this is how it's gonna look like, I actually agree with who scored this, because Firmino is a defensive striker. Unlike the rest, he's good in defending. Like, he can actually defend the team from up top. So if they put him, it's gonna help a lot. And Jota, with his scoring, his free scoring momentum that is in, it's gonna be amazing to see how the game goes, and it's gonna be pretty much amazing to watch what happens, because I clearly can't wait to see what happens. This is gonna be a good game. Try, guys, I tell you, we are pretty much going to enjoy. I can't wait to see what happens. I'll be live for the watch along on the game, and we'll be looking at it and asking ourselves what is the other team doing and what can they do to improve from where they are to where they are. That's all that we'll be covering today. But anyway, This is exactly what they're predicting, and like I told you, Manchester City only has two players who are out in an injury, which is Fernandinho and Mendy, Benjamin Mendy. Aguero also a doubtful, and Scott, I don't even know who the player is. But Liverpool, look at our injury list, guys. We have Virgil van Dijk out, Ox Chamberlain, Fabinho, Thiago out, and the doubt is Matip. That is the problem we are dealing with. We just put a player in there who's actually a doubt that we don't think he'll be in the game. Anyway, let's wait and see what happens. Liverpool are undefeated in their last 34 of their last 38 matches in the Premier League. Manchester City have been winning at both halves and full time in 8 of their last 9 home matches in the Premier League. Liverpool has scored at least 2 goals in their last 9 matches in the Premier League. Manchester City have seen over 2 point something goals in their last 10 and of their last 11 home matches against Liverpool in all competition. Manchester City have kept a clean sheet in 7 of their last 9 home games. Manchester City won 8 of their last 9 home games in the Premier League. There have been over 2.5 goals scored in Liverpool's last 10 matches. They have been under 2.5 goals. These are just the stats and what people are saying. So it's going to be a crazy game. Manchester City are unbeaten in the last 8. This is the who scored. They are giving their predictions here in the comment section. They say Liverpool winning by 2-1. I pretty much hope so that happens, especially with the form that Diego Jota and Diego Jota and Mane is, because I really want this my team to win in this game, because I don't think it's a title decider game. Reason why I don't think it's a title decider. What's your thoughts about having to pay £15 to watch a match? I've given my thoughts before on that, and I still give my thoughts on it that I do not agree with that. That is just a crazy thing. You can't be paying money to a TV to watch a game which you have already paid money at the beginning of the month as a subscription for that, for those football matches. You can't be doing that. That doesn't make sense. But I had good news today when I was reading the news, like the football news, that they're saying that they might actually cancel the £15 pay of the, like, for you guys to be paying £15 for the games. They might pretty much cancel it because of after the international break. It is not happening now, but they will do it after the international break. So let's just hope for the best. That's all I can say. You guys just gotta hope for the best. Let's see what happened. But anyway, I'm really not for it. I don't like it. I have no idea why they even do it. I don't even like it. And it has to stop, and I hope it does stop, because you're already paying money to actually subscribe for all those channels you are watching. Now you have to choose a particular game that will be screened in your TV. That is just crazy. That is just crazy. By the way, where I am, we use DSTV. Like that is the company that I work with in terms of all the channels, services, and everything that I watch. And they don't do that. We don't pay any money on top for any games. Every games from Premier League, La Liga, and the Serie A, they are all under the same bouquet that we play in the beginning of the month. Which in this time, if I'm gonna try to, I paid around the 430 puller, which if I might try to put it in US dollars, in pounds, it could be maybe around the £35 or something. And I see all those leagues, and there are also other channels that are movie and stuff like that in the same bouquet. So what's the currency in your country? It's pula. Yeah, that part I know. And those are the cause of all these things, Sky Sports and BT Sports. I hope that changes after the international break, like we have been told. I pretty much hope that changes, because it doesn't make sense. Nobody has to be paying money to watch a game, because all of us, we want to watch games, and it's not fair. It's just not fair. In my case, I don't feel like it's fair, and that has to change. Anyway, please guys, do me a favor, don't forget to share this video on your social medias. I'll be back again giving my reactions to the press conference that Klopp just had. Just thought of whatever he touched on and maybe what he has missed, and see what we can look forward to. But do me a favor guys, click that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're just joining us for the first time. That is the best way you support us here at the Football Connect. Don't forget to share this on your social media so that we get more people into this channel, so that the community grows. That's all I'm asking for guys. But anyway, I am back and I hope that I won't go anywhere anytime soon. Maybe tomorrow, like I said, I have to go deal with my dentist. But anyway, I'll be back again in about 1 hour. Is it 1 hour? Yeah, 1 hour time, because I don't think I'm gonna do the watch along of the first game, but I'll probably do the watch along for the last game. But before that, when the first game is on, I'll come back and give my reaction to what Klopp was saying today in these match reactions of the game that is coming today. Anyway, thank you very much guys for watching. This has been Sam, and thank you very much for your support, for your like and your subscription. Please keep hitting that subscribe button, keep clicking the like button. That is the best way you support us. And share this video on your social medias or wherever you share it, so that it attracts more people here. Thank you very much. Say, you can see with my face, it's still a little bit fatty, a little bit here, but I'm healing. I'll do take care. I'll have to drink some